I know you've been putting off a move, and frankly, so have I. Yet today, I am proud to announce that the Mark Hite team is moving to Real Estate Partners, the #1 locally owned independent brokerage in the entire Tennessee Valley. Give me a call.
Sky 3, coverage from breathtaking angles.
We are outside on our back porch with Dana Hanson from Big Elephant Books. So glad to see you this morning.
Thank you, Julie.
A little
Wish
bit of
I'd brought the
rain.
sunshine.
Well, I was going to say a little bit of rain couldn't keep you away.
Oh, it's great book weather.
So you're going to talk a little bit about holiday books that you have in mind. But Dana, when she first came our way, 3 or 4 months ago, I guess now, and one of the things we loved about her show was she has this great sense of humor. She's real quick and witty. So just now she said, I always told you that there's a book for everything. And I know that this news story has come and gone, but what did you bring?
I brought Bear Alert. Bear Alert. It is a book. It starts out like a documentary where they're talking about the hibernation of bears, and the reporter pokes the bear with a stick. And of course that wakes the bear up. So here we go on this great adventure all over town.
Oh.
There are a lot of cute references. They're loose on Pooh Street, and they crash into a diner, little eating establishment, and the waitress's name is Goldilocks.
Oh, how cute.
So there's tons of cute little references in there.
Okay, so that's a good one for your kids.
Won't tell you how it ends, but it's good.
Okay, so let's talk about the seasons that are here. And I remember back when my girls were really little, and I loved these hard books like this because they were the board books, because they could turn the pages so easily and they wouldn't rip.
And you don't have to worry. They're durable. They last. Big news, it's coming into the holiday season. Happens every year. But just make books a part of the holidays. I've got the Thanksgiving book, so they are great for every year. Make it a new tradition to get a book about that holiday and learn something as a family.
That's a good idea.
We've got the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin, which is one of the board books for the little bitty ones. And if they love it, bring it back out every year and just make it that family tradition that you dress up as pumpkins one year. Another year you can make a tradition of doing something pumpkin related, like giving pies to the neighbors.
That's a great idea.
Have a art show. Everybody in the family, and the kids can help the dog even, but do something arts and craftsy to kind of show off about pumpkins.
Cute idea.
And just make it cute holidays that you remember.
And we all can benefit from those little sweet moments like that. So with your Thanksgiving book, it can be a refresher course. If you've got little children that are part of your family, but teenagers that are too, they can read the book to the little ones and freshen up on their history lesson a little bit at the same time.
Yes, and there's a lot of books out there for every holiday that you learn about a different culture. You learn about the history of it, what life was like when the holiday got started.
Good idea. It's also a time for us to come together. It's going to be getting darker soon. We'll be inside more. So you've got this great puzzle.
I brought one of my puzzles.
If you begin this one on Thanksgiving weekend, maybe you'll have it finished by Christmas.
We should. That is 500 piece, so it is very doable for the hectic holidays.
But these are also generational items, if you will. I mean, these puzzles will last you a long, long time.
Yes, they will. And it could be something you work together, and then when the holiday is over, you can pack it away and bring it out next year, and it's like doing it all over again.
You are taking me back down memory lane this morning, Dana. I used to have these little lacing cards for my children.
Oh, I love these. These are great for little ones who are just want to get in with doing
teaches
schoolwork.
Dexterity, right.
And then you've got the long shoestring, and you just go in and out of the holes.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you do it right or wrong, but they're learning that hand movement.
Right.
That's great for writing.
Yes,
and different things down in the
dexterity,
future.
and absolutely.
It's also great for older people when you've got somebody who's suffered a stroke and needs that manual.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you're just listening to your podcast or radio,
Yeah.
watching TV, and you just need something to fidget with your hands, it's great for any age.
That's a great idea. Okay, now what's the little book that you have there?
There are all kinds of things that we've had to do this year, and this is an internet password book. So for all of your emails, keeping up with the kids' school, different programs and
Yes.
apps that they have. Maybe you've got work, maybe you've got personal, maybe you're doing a business. But this is one book that you can keep all that information. It fits right into the pocket or purse. And
That is such a great idea, because don't you get so frustrated when you have those accounts that make you change your password periodically, and then you'll go to type one in.
We've got space to do that. You
And
can make changes.
Because it'll say you have to use one you haven't used before, and you're thinking, are you kidding me? What have I not used yet?
and it keeps up with what
There
you've
you have
used and what
it.
you've changed it to.
That is a brilliant idea. Okay, and then to not think that everything in the store is child-oriented. Oh, no. Dana is a lover of mysteries, right? You love a
I do.
thriller. But this is a book called Getting Rid of Matthew, kind of a chick flick book, if you will.
Yes, it's about Helen, who is 40. She's been in this relationship for a long time with her fella, and she's just decided it's not going anywhere, so she's going to end it right about the time Matthew decides he was ready to get serious.
Okay.
So here they are back in the relationship, and suddenly she finds out she doesn't like him.
Okay.
Not as much as she thought she would. So
It's
what
what
to do with
happens.
Matthew?
All right. So what to do if you are looking for a good book to read? I mean, there are throngs of books at Big Elephant Books, and it's all designed for people to feel very comfortable when they walk in the door, to just kind of browse and thumb through until they see something that catches their eye.
Yeah, I've got a lot of things. My used section has been growing, and I've got some classical things that I've brought in, and I'm just kind of squishing books on shelves, just reshuffling. So there's lots to explore.
So come in and enjoy. You'll find her on Highway 58 right here in Chattanooga. Big Elephant Books. There's her phone number and website. And spend some time talking to her. She'll share with you some of her favorite books, and she'd love to hear yours as well.
And like us on Facebook.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you.
These days, there's not a lot of getting out of town. So how about staying in town?